Everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. It's the end of the week, but it's the beginning of a month as well. So we have the State of the Nation for February. We have the updates on our impending launches, and we have whatever else we have. Okay, we are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world, and we are on a mission to banish poverty. We have been around for almost 4 years now, putting in some really solid foundations because we are a cloud nation. We have to be around for generations to come. And we're about building wealth for generations to come, for you to be able to leave a legacy of wealth for many generations. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be going over there in a moment because that's where we get most of the comments, and we can put names to the people that are commenting in Facebook, which we can't do from the app that we use here. To become a citizen of We Share Abundance, there is no fee. All you do is register, prove you're a human being, and that's it. You're in, okay? There is no obligation to get involved in anything, and we don't pigeonhole you into any classification because you're fat or thin or old or young or black or white or male or female or any other distinction that people may choose to put on you. We just see everybody as human beings, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value. Right, we will be getting started in a moment with a very short prayer, followed by a short affirmation. The affirmation is there to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology we have just talked about, where we just see everybody as equals. And the little prayer is there to help us find what everybody in life wants: happiness. Okay, that is what we all seek. You may think you want a new house or to pay off your debts or various other things. The reason you want to do it is because you believe it'll make you happy. And so seeking happiness is something that everybody does, but not many people know how to achieve that long-lasting, ever fresh, new joy within that stops you looking for happiness. There are a lot of people that are very wealthy. You can't buy happiness. They still don't know what it is that's missing in their life. They think maybe another house or a boat or a plane or another plane or whatever it may be, because they don't know how to fill that hole that's inside them. The only way to do that is through loving service to others. That brings them joy. It brings you even more joy. And the great thing about it is, it just starts to attract everything that you want and need in life to you. You no longer have to chase after it. Okay, let's just have a look in the chat here and see what's going on here. We've got Lewis in on YouTube from Portugal. And we've got a few Facebook people in that we can't put names to in here. So I'm going to head over to Facebook right now. I'm going to make sure my speakers are off first of all, so that we don't get feedback. And then I'm going to head over to Facebook, and I'll be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And we'll be looking for the 1st of March. And we have the 1st of March. So far, so good. We'll click on there. And we've got the comments up. And we've got Buzina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. I was going to say it's St. Andrew's Day, but it isn't, of course. It's St. David's Day, isn't it, today, March the 1st. The Welsh patron saint. And we've got Verna in from South Africa. We've got Tim in from Arizona, I think, in the United States. And we've got Norman in from Doncaster in England. So let's get started right now. Anybody that comes a little bit late, they're going to miss the prayer. Anybody that comes a bit later than that, going to have to watch the replay because they'll miss important information. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member finds the joy of service, and through service attracts true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. And we got Richard in from Devon in England as well. So, where should we start? Let's start with the State of the Nation. Get that out of the way before I forget to do it. Let me find it. I did get the figures out. Okay. I will be posting these in the Facebook group for anybody that wants them. I know some people like to track how things are going. So we have in the last month, the month of February, we had a gross national product of $624,442. That is the total that you guys, the membership, the citizens, generated. It was made up of, or it was allocated as, whatever you want to call it, Power of One bonuses of $3,251. There were gifts and prizes that were given out of $431,867. We allocated tokens to the charity pool of $187,333, and the admin pool, we allocated tokens to the value of $1,991. The total active members really down. I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, the numbers down to 2,329 at the start of whatever month we're in, March. Okay. And most of them are in pools, but there's about 250 of them that are not in any pools at this moment in time. The pools range from 2,094 in pool 1 up to 1,991 in pool 6. And we have the free raffle that is produced every month, at the end of every month, and there are prize amounts that we give to people that are in the pools, and the total pool prize for pool 1 was $1,899. It's almost $1 per member, isn't it? The pool 2, $2,820. Pool 3, $4,667. Pool 4, $9,150. Pool 5, $18,130. And pool 6, we actually gave out $53,880. 2,000 members, that's $25 per member, roughly, on average, given out in pool 6. We have winners because there is a top prize, and then there are lots of other prizes, and the prizes can range from tens of thousands of dollars, as you will see, and they can be as little as a few cents. But about 20% of the people in each pool do receive a prize every month. But the Pool 1 winner this month was from India. They're not only winning the cricket battle, but they're winning Pool 1. And it is Kashi Vishwanthan Iyer, I think. My pronunciation isn't that very good, especially for foreign names, so I apologize for any of the names that I butcher. Okay, but he won $418.60 as the top prize in Pool 1. Pool 2, the top prize went to Nigeria, and that was Oluwafemi Oshin, and he won $622.20 as the top prize winner in Pool 2. Pool 3, the top prize winner went again to India, Dalbir Singh Bar, for $1,030.50. Pool 4, the top prize winner was Donald Just from the USA for $2,024. Pool 5 winner was again from Nigeria. 3 Nigerian winners, I think, is it? 1, 2, oh no, 2 Nigeria, 2 India, 1 USA so far. So that went to Prosper Obunikem Adogu. $4,014 was the top prize in Pool 5. And the top prize in Pool 6 was $11,940. And that went to a country I don't believe we've had a top prize winner from previously. It went to Colombia, Adela Vides. Okay, $11,940. Well done. Congratulations to everybody. And that is the State of the Nation for February. I'm looking forward to, as we get these plans launched, we're going to start seeing some real growth. It may be slow at the beginning, but it will accelerate. And I'm looking forward to seeing the figures there change drastically. And as those plans generate not only income for you, the members individually, but also put money into the treasury, it would be amazing to get all our debts to members paid off, and then start releasing the winnings from the free lottery every month. Not necessarily, well, it definitely wouldn't be the full total initially, but maybe 10% of the winnings, and the rest going into that legacy that you're building, that legacy of wealth for many generations to come. How about now? Okay, because that is important, isn't it? You've got to put bread on the table now. You've got to pay your rent. You've got to patch the hole in the roof, put shoes on your kids, buy their school books or whatever they need. I don't know whether they even use books in school nowadays. Probably all done on a smartphone or something. But whatever, it costs money. And so we have various plans within our community. They're the equivalent really of industries within a geographical nation. You might have a factory making cars. We have different plans that generate income where you can earn as much as you want. You're not limited to a wage. It is down to you. How much do you want to earn? You can go out and earn it. There are no ceilings on the amount that you can earn. And the 2 new plans that we're launching, the 777 plan and the ShareHope Powerline plan, will allow you to earn definitely unlimited income. But how much do you need? Once you've got enough, what are you going to do with all the rest? Money for its own sake serves no purpose. It's how you use that money that will bring you that happiness. And you can start, if you're not already doing it, start now, even before you're making a lot of money. Start tithing. Start giving 10% of your income away to anybody that you want, any organization, any church, any hospital, any dog shelter or animal shelter, whatever that isn't connected to you. Just give away 10%, and you'll not only find that the more you give away, the more you'll be able to give away, because you'll be having more and more coming in. So you're always constantly going to have to be thinking about what you can do with your money, but decide what you need now. What is enough? What is it that you really, truly want? Not because the people next door have got it, or because society says that successful people have this. What is it that deep inside you want? Don't be prejudiced by other people's ideas of what success is. Success is you being happy, okay, and helping others to be happy. Right, anyway, because you will be making a lot of money from both of those plans, more than you will need to live on, in luxury, okay? So start thinking about it now. Who else have we got in? We've got Derek in from Nigeria. And, oh, hi there. We got Philip in from Nigeria as well. Lovely to see you. Happy Philip. A treasured member from early days, okay? Right. So where are we with the launch of those plans? Well, I told you if everything went perfectly, we could launch the 777 plan today. Well, things have gone pretty well, actually, but we're nowhere near launching today, and probably not Monday. I think it's more likely to be Tuesday. I really underestimated a little bit of the stuff that we need to put in place for the launch. The allocation of the things that you purchase, the bonuses that we have been committed to giving out, and various other things. And so we've been working on it, but we're not there. But this weekend I probably told you yesterday, I was going to plan on getting the whole weekend on the ShareHope program, testing that. But I will be still testing the 777 plan, probably all tomorrow, and I'll get onto the ShareHope plan probably on Sunday. If all goes really well, I might get into the ShareHope plan tomorrow, but it depends on how things go. But both of those programs are very, very close to launching. Both will make you a lot of money. There are a couple of things that I'm surprised are going so slowly. One is getting people for the demo accounts that I want. We've had inquiries, but they don't follow through and say, yeah, I'm in. We only need 3 people. We want 3 people. They cannot be existing We Share Abundance members, because we have to open demo accounts for them that will be displayed, and they've got to start with zeros. So that is why we can't use existing members. And we're going to take 3 people from 0 to hero through the automation of the 777 plan. We're not going to push any people their way or anything. We will allow them, if they choose, to go out and refer others, because that's what everybody is entitled to do. But I don't mind whether they refer others or not. We're going to get them to a point where people are going to go, wow, they get all this money coming in, and it only cost them $5 because it won't cost them that because we're going to pay that $5 for them. But they're going to start just at the $5 level, all three of them. And they will generate huge incomes, as you will, by just getting in there. And ideally, you want to be in it above the $5 level because you don't want to lose people that either come in at a higher level or move faster than you do by referring people quicker than you do. The more levels you're in, the more money you will make more quickly. So it is up to you. I mean, that's just advice. It's up to you what you do, but just be aware that if you're only in at the $5 level, there is a likelihood of losing people as they follow you through the phases. And each phase is not just double in terms of cash, but you get a lot more people in as personal referrals, because everybody that's passed up to you in the previous phase becomes your personal referral in the next phase. And the personal referral starts a new pay line, and the more pay lines you have, the more money you make. Okay, if you've got one pay line in phase one, you'll make, let's take it at the minimum level, you will make a minimum of $2 roughly every week. If you have two pay lines in phase one, you're going to make roughly $4 every week. 3 pay lines, roughly $6 every week. 10 pay lines, roughly $20 every week. And the same applies as you go through the phases, except it's double. And you're going to have more pay lines because the people that are passed up to you are coming in as personal referrals. It becomes very, very, very powerful. So do get ready for it. Do get ready for it. I'm pretty sure we will be launching the 777 plan next week. I can't give you a day. And I think we will get the ShareHope plan launched the week after. Okay, I can't promise either. We'll have to see how things go, but I am confident that we will be able to meet those deadlines, if you like. Okay, but they're not promises, they're not fixed. We can't make that promise because there are so many things that can possibly delay it, but it looks good at the moment. Okay, that's as far as I can go with that. Of course, once we get those plans out of the way, there are different things that we need to work on: the mole, the Fun Miracle site, the Weezer tokens, and other things as well. Now, what else isn't going as well as I expected, apart from finding 3 people for the demo? That demo actually is going to send us viral once we get those 3 people in, because they're going to be videos on TikTok, and people are going to be following them, seeing how they're doing, and it's going to create a viral, it's going to create excitement. We will also get those videos onto Facebook. One thing that happened today, I think I told you yesterday that I put a post up and it was banned or blocked or removed, whatever you want to call it, by the powers that be in TikTok as being a fraudulent scam or something like that. Anyway, I put in an appeal. I didn't expect anything to happen because if you know what Facebook's like, you put in an appeal and you never hear anything back. And even if you do, it's nonsense, isn't it? Facebook is rubbish. They'll just block you off from things and that's it. You've no chance. Even when you're paying for advertising, the same thing can happen, you know. And it's not just posting things that they don't approve of. You know, you mention the word vaccine or something like that, you can get your account blocked. And even if you're paying for advertising that they initially approve, they can at any time just cut you off, boom, say, oh no, this is going against our standards for whatever reason they decide. And your appeals have literally no chance of getting anywhere. So I put in an appeal because it was there, click the button to appeal against it. And I was expecting to have to fill out a big form like you do with it. But there wasn't anything. It was just, okay, we've got your appeal, we'll have a look at it. And lo and behold, they came back and said, yeah, your appeal has been successful. We've reinstated your video. Amazing. So that video is back up there, and that's good news. But what was the other thing that is going slowly? And the other thing is we've got $50,000 coming to buy a car, and I've contacted a lot. I can't remember how many distributorships in Barnstaple and Exeter for different manufacturers, all the sort of top manufacturers, telling them that we want to buy a new car valued around about £40,000, but it'll be paid for through an escrow account coming from the States. And I've not had the courtesy of an answer from any of them. They've not even taken the trouble to say, oh no, we're not interested, or whatever. If you had a business and somebody came along and said, I want to buy something for 40 grand, I don't think you'd ignore them, would you? But that appears to be what's happening with us. And like I said, and it's not just one district. I mean, it's Ford, it's Vauxhall, it's Hyundai, it's Honda. In fact, I did get a message back from Honda saying you need to contact a local distributor, and the nearest one was in Exeter, so we contacted them. Who else? Kia. You name them, Nissan. You name them, we've contacted them. All the sort of popular, top, more common brands. We didn't get onto Rolls Royce because 40 grand would have bought a tire or something, wouldn't it? But all the top common distributors, and we've not even had the courtesy of an answer. We have time to get it sorted out, but it's going to take a personal call getting in front of people, I think, and trying to get through to either an owner or a managing director or something like that. The mind boggles. Okay, let's have a look. We've got Michael in from the Bahamas. After making an initial payment in the 777 plan, would be allowed to come back and make another payment in the 777 plan. Yeah, while we're in pre-launch, it will count for your free entries as well, because the more phases you buy, the more free entries you will be entitled to. So the answer to that is yes, you can get in. You can't buy more of the same phase. You can only have one position in each phase. But if you've bought phase 1, then you can buy phase 2. And if you bought phase 2, you can buy phase 3 and so on. You can buy as many as you want. And it's the ideal time to buy now in pre-launch, because once we do launch, add-ons will not get you any extra free positions, and you won't get you any of the bonuses and that sort of thing. It'll just be straight purchase of the phase. Still worth doing, but it's even better to do it while we're in pre-launch. Okay. Right. I have numbers for you as well, and on top of the state of the nation, we've also got what's been happening in the last 24 hours. We have a net increase of 9 in our registered members to 41,959. All those registered members are potential people to fill in the free entries if people get a free entry and they don't want to introduce their loved ones. Now, why wouldn't they want to introduce their loved ones? I have no idea. But there will undoubtedly be people who say, oh, you know, I can't refer anybody, even my wife or my husband or my son or my brother, or for zero costs to make thousands of dollars. There will undoubtedly be people that don't. And so we will randomly select from our registered member database and put people in there when they don't put people in. So, you know, the more it grows, the better it is for the plan, even if they remain free members and just hang around to see what's going on. Okay. The active member count, amazing, went down 1,424. We've had bigger drops than that, but not from such a small starting number anyway. We had 3,760 yesterday. So to lose 1,400 is a huge percentage. I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, I think some of it is because we activated everybody that joined in the month, even if they weren't KYC verified, because things were not working right at the beginning, and it was easier to just activate everybody that joined in the month. So some of those just need to do their KYC verification to become active. But it is a huge percentage. Anyway, it leaves us with 2,336 active members at the beginning of March. And I know that we will, once we get these plans rolling, we will see big increases in that. And we will, within a few months, get back up to 40,000 active members, which is where we were at our peak nearly 4 years ago. Okay, and then we have Multiply Visa. Once again, not much happening there because of the Visa token situation. That will change again once we get that Visa token onto the Binance Smart Chain. But at the moment, there was an increase of 1 in our email verified members to 15,955, but there's no change in the bonus pool or the number of people that have bought advertising. So those are the numbers for that. I think we've covered everything. Once again, if anybody knows a distributor, has contacts with a distributor for a vehicle that we can talk to, they don't really have to be local to us, because we don't want the vehicle anyway. We want to be able to sell it back to the distributor if we can. So basically, we say he gets 40,000 for the £40,000 for the vehicle, and then we sell it back to him for £30,000 or 35,000 or whatever we agree on, and the vehicle never moves from there. But he ends up with a profit of £10,000 or £15,000, and we end up with £35,000 £40,000, whatever it may be. So it doesn't really need to be local. It's more convenient if it's local, because if we need to get there face to face, it's a lot easier. But we will sort it all out one way or another anyway. So if anybody knows, they have contact with a dealership, they have an inroad, let them, let us be put in touch with them, give them a vague idea of what it's about, and if they don't want to buy the car back from us, we can just get WeBuyAnyCar.com to pick it up and get whatever they'll give us for the vehicle. We don't want the vehicle. The vehicle's no good to us, is it? We want the money for our members. So we will be doing that with all of the vehicles, and it would be good if we got a distributor lined up who said, okay, yeah, you've got $1 million worth of vehicles lined up over the next however long it takes. Yeah, we're happy to do business with you. And then as every time one comes through, we can just say, okay, we got another one and it's for this amount, and they can sort out the car that matches the amount, and we can do the same sort of deal every time. So if you have a contact in a dealership, let us know, and we can be brought together through you and get it sorted out. If not, like I say, I'll have to sort of personally go down and see if I can get into the powers that be in the dealerships, because to not get a response is really disappointing. Okay, I will follow up, of course, through the system, but it'd be better to get in there. We got Richard with a question. If I piff someone during the pre-launch, will they get the bonuses too? Yeah. If you piff somebody, it's as though they've paid for it themselves. It's exactly the same. We don't care who pays for them, as long as they're paid for. If you piff somebody, it's just like you saying, okay, here's $5, go and buy a box of chocolate or whatever it is. It's exactly the same. It's just giving them the money, but making sure that the money is spent where you intended it to be spent. So yeah, no problem with that. They are treated exactly the same as if they'd paid with their own crypto or with their own debit or credit card or whatever. Okie dokie. And we got Sagir in from I always forget. I think it's Pakistan, but okay. Nice to see you wherever you're from. Right, let's have a look back in the app and see if we've got any more people in there. We had Lewis in, of course. It's usually in very early in YouTube. So I'm scrolling down now, and we've got Art with Brenda. How about that? Saying hey. Okay, lovely to see you here. I don't know where you're from, but I do know that you're on Twitch. So good to have you here. Not sure what location you're from other than Twitch, but good to see you. And he's asking how we're doing, and we're doing great. Okay. And that's it. So we're done and dusted for today. We'll see how I get on with the testing tomorrow. That'll give us a better idea of where we are. If the testing is all perfect, if I can get it done tomorrow, then it's just a case of getting that program that Devian is writing completed, and we can load it. And it could be as early as Monday. But if anything is found that isn't 100%, then it will push it a little bit later. Don't know how much later. It depends on how long it takes to fix, doesn't it? Okay, so that's it. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll let you know how I've gone on with the testing, and we'll see where we are with everything. God bless you all. I love you all. Thank you for being We Share Abundance. And we are looking really, really good and strong. And I'm looking forward to this year where we're going to see a lot of people making a lot of money. Not within a week, not within a month. Well, some people will make quite a lot within a month, but the real big money is going to come like 6 months down the line. It's all building for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. And after that, it's huge. Okay. It's absolutely huge. God bless you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay. So that's it. See you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah. In a while.